Hi, I'm Toby Earl with more spoilers than the Southend seafront on a Friday night. It's fair to say Billy Jackson isn't the flavour of the month in Albert Square after his ex, Kylie, gunned down Jack and left him fighting for his life. And why did Kylie do it? Je ne sais pas pourquoi. First, Chelsea bans Billy from the hospital, then Bianca tells him she doesn't want him near her kids. Unsurprisingly, Mum Carol isn't too proud of him either. The only one on his side right now is love-struck Whitney, but she can't stop him from taking desperate action, joining the army. Shouldn't he just be staying away from guns? Still, even a tour of duty in Helmand Province is a more attractive proposition than downtown Walford. Carol, though, is dead against it. At least she is until she starts to suspect Billy's more involved with the gun than he's admitting. Meanwhile, Danny seems to be driving a wedge between Roxy and Ronnie. What's he up to? Why is he always on the phone to a mystery caller? It's the Leanne and Peter show in Coronation Street when the bar-loving Barlow is inspired to propose after Leanne says she'd like to adopt Simon. Perhaps she didn't want you in tow, Peter. Peter decides to pop the question at Ken and Deirdre's anniversary do, but Leanne gets the wrong end and accuses Peter of messing about with Michelle. Peter's forced to tell her she was helping him choose an engagement ring, leaving Leanne feeling guiltier than an MP should do for claiming a second super yacht. So, later that week, Leanne turns the tables and arranges for her own shock proposal. Time to pop some corks? Perhaps not in Peter's case. Lewis, meanwhile, is the unwitting pawn in a love rivalry that turns very ugly when Audrey slaps Rita. Ladies, please! Can you at least take it outside? Is it the beginning of the end for Spencer in Hollyoaks when he confesses to Calvin that he hid Holly? The police quickly take him in, but when Holly finally comes out of her coma, she says she ran away because she couldn't bear to be with Tony and Cindy. Spencer's soon released, but Tony refuses to back Cindy up when she has a right go at him. She again turns to Darren for consolation and tells Tony she thinks their marriage is over. But Holly may just be the peacemaker. After Tony apologises to her, she asks if he'll still be in her life. Your call, Cindy. Despite doing the dirty with Teresa and being under police scrutiny for Warren's death, Calvin's on the up later in the week when Carmel gives him a second chance. Aww. As per, the Dingles are up to plenty of no good in Emmerdale when Kane and Charity can't resist a few scams while they enjoy the high life at a posh hotel. They soon get a taste for it and plan to steal more cars, but while they have a close call on their first job, they're soon collecting keys like 1970s swingers. Eli, meanwhile, has begun to fall for Alina, and when Marlon warns him not to hurt the pining Sam, he decides that they should run away together. Meanwhile, Paddy holds out on Chaz when she grills him about Aaron's problems. The lad's determined to overcome his desires and takes to new girl Bryony. But his heart's not in it, and by the week's end, he's having close encounters of another kind with Jackson. And that's more than enough revelations for 1 week. I'll be back with more next week. Keep clicking whatsontv.co.uk.